Yeah, one of the common challenges we're dealing with these days is some forests have now invasive plants. So basically plants that are not native to Vermont, that are either introduced here accidentally or we introduced them deliberately thinking they'd make great plants to have in your yard, and lo and behold, they invaded many other areas. So a common issue we often have is with buckthorn, so glossy buckthorn, which is a non-native shrub that I'm holding an example of here, that really can get into a forest and take over the entire understory, eliminating options for other tree species and plant species to regenerate. And so it can be a real challenge when you get this in the understory. Other examples are things like you know, honeysuckle, we have garlic mustard. There's many different species that can really become dominant in your sugar bush. And the challenge with that is if our goal is to sustain both the benefits that sugar bush provides in terms of diversity, we really aren't having that structural diversity I talked about earlier by having just this single monoculture layer of buckthorn. The bigger issue though is if I want more sugar maple over time in that forest, this buckthorn is actually going to prevent that from regenerating in the understory. And so a lot of consultant foresters that work in sugar bushes and work in Vermont where there are invasive species can be a great resource to talk through. I have invasives in my forest, what might be some options to control those, or what can you do as a landowner to minimize the spread of those invasive species and really sustain that sugar bush value over time?